2 years after an infant was found with brain injuries, the Florida mom is finally being charged. A Florida mother is facing a felony child neglect charge nearly 2 years after her 3-month-old daughter was found unresponsive and severely injured at a Delad home. Investigators say the infant was hospitalized in November of 2023 with brain injuries and bruises. The child's mother was booked into the Volusia County Jail and is being held on a $5,000 bond. A Florida mother has been arrested on felony child neglect charge nearly 2 years after her infant daughter was found unresponsive and severely injured at a Volusia County home. The baby was just 3 months old at the time and was hospitalized with bruises and brain injuries. What happened to him? In November 2023, the infant was rushed to the hospital after a family member told the Delad police that she was lethargic, limp, and unresponsive. When officers questioned the child's mother, 22-year-old Kelly Ward, about the visible bruising on the baby's stomach, she claimed a dog had jumped on her daughter. 2 years later, she was arrested in Hillsborough County on a warrant accusing her of great bodily harm to her child. Court documents offer some insight into what happened that night, but many details remain unclear. Ward and her boyfriend currently faces no charges, were the last people known to be with the baby. The next morning, Ward's mother noticed bruising on the infant's stomach and realized the child would not wake up. Police described the inside of the home as a mess, with cobwebs and spiders covering the corner of the ceiling, and roaches crawling along the walls. Ward's boyfriend reportedly told investigators he believed the bruises may have come from rats in the house. She was booked into Volusia County Jail on August 4th and is being held on a $5,000 bond. Her arraignment hearing is scheduled for August 28th at 1:30 p.m. according to court records. Well, she clearly took her own kid's life. The question is, why would she even do that?
It was no accident.
West 2's Volusia County reporter Pamela Combe is at the Volusia County Branch Jail, where the baby's mother is now facing charges in connection to the child's injuries.
This is the hospital a Deland 3-month-old was rushed to November 2023.
What's that, man?
Investigators say when they arrived at a home in Deland, the infant had a seizure, was unresponsive and bruised. Now, nearly 2 years later, the baby's mother is in custody. 22-year-old Kelly Ward appeared before a judge on Tuesday. She was arrested last week in Hillsborough County on an open warrant, then extradited back to Volusia County.
I find probable cause for that offense based on the warrant.
According to the arrest affidavit, Ward and her boyfriend Richard Reed, who is not the child's biological father, were the last two seen with the infant on the back porch of the home. Deputies say that home was dirty and filled with bugs. Reed denied ever becoming overwhelmed and hurting the baby. He even blamed the scratches and bruises on the rats around the house. The affidavit doesn't exactly say what happened on that November night, but detectives say doctors confirmed the injuries were not of natural causes and were consistent with shaken baby syndrome. The child will likely be unable to see, walk, talk, or perform other activities of daily living and be dependent on care for the remainder of her life. The affidavit also states Richard Reed is facing charges after what happened to the baby. However, Deland PD wasn't able to tell us where he is. We did check jail records and he has not been booked into the Volusia County Branch Jail.